from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to your school news for the week of November 23rd through the 29th, 2015. I'm Alexander Ellsworth.
And I'm Corey Dembo. Topping our newscast this week, Wilmington Hammerheads model a new health and wellness program for students. 5 teachers are recipients of the Beginning Teachers Promise of Leadership Award. College Park students learn about Hispanic culture.
Our top story takes us to Holly Shelter Middle School. There, the Wilmington Hammerheads are working with the school's PE teacher to mirror a program that has been successful at the elementary school level and model it for middle school students. We get a complete report on the program from YSN reporter Bobby Blue.
It's a program that's designed to create health, wellness, and fitness among middle school students. For a number of years, the Wilmington Hammerheads have been working with elementary schools to get kids moving and active through soccer. Soccer for Success has been so popular on the elementary level that when Holly Shelter PE teacher Kyle Williams heard about it, he knew that it could also be beneficial for middle school students.
We wanted to bring this program to Holly Shelter because we've got over 800 kids and they come out here for recess, and we've noticed a lot of them just standing around in the gravel lots and maybe a few playing soccer. And we wanted to give them an opportunity to have an organized recess to promote health and wellness for the whole school.
Working with John Adams, Recreation Director of Coaching for the Wilmington Hammerheads, the two men set out to create a midday recess program for boys and girls using soccer. The model included some aspects of the elementary program, but worked to expand those concepts to get students both interacting with their peers and really burning off some energy.
The activities change. I work with PE teachers and adapt a little bit of what we do at recess based on what they're doing in their unit. And so we try to really evolve it, because it's not just really soccer. What we're trying to do is just get them active. So today's model obviously was a tournament model here, but we can do everything from, again, just stretching, flexibility, movement, just the way the kids get out and get involved. So and we use soccer as kind of that medium to help them kind of get moving.
This new venture into middle school for the Wilmington Hammerheads Involvement Program is proving to be another great way to encourage healthy habits by combining physical activity, mentorship, and peer engagement. So far, the efforts at Holly Shelter are starting to take hold as more students each week are participating in the activity.
Over the past month since the Hammerheads have been here, we've seen our recess program with the numbers. We've got over 75 kids that come out every Tuesday to participate, rather than seeing maybe 10, 15 kids play a pickup game with their book bags as goals.
The great thing about soccer is that it provides a broad spectrum of health and fitness benefits that very few other sports offer. Studies have shown that playing soccer for the untrained subject can even be better than running. Soccer has been voted as one of the most pleasurable team sports, and research shows that playing soccer creates the most we stories among both boys and girls. Best of all, the health, wellness, and fitness benefits of soccer are changing the lives of middle school students in a positive way that hopefully will impact the future lives of the participants. Reporting for Your School News, this is Bobby Blue.
In other school news, several members of the New Hanover County Schools Special Education Department spoke at the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction's 65th Annual Conference of Exceptional Children in Greensboro. Speakers include Julie Askew, Director of Special Education, Sydney Booth, Assistive Technology and Information Technology Specialist, and Betsy Stanwood, Secondary Transition Specialist. Richard Kilgore and Scott Crouch from Vocational Rehabilitation teamed up with Mr. Stanwood to present VR and LEA effective communication and collaboration strategies. NHCS Specialist Education and VR have a proven unique relationship in the support of NHCS students and their post-secondary goals.
5 New Hanover County Schools teachers have been chosen as the Beginning Teacher Promise of Leadership Award recipients by the Watson College of Education at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Bobby Garcia of Williston Middle School, Patrick Holder of Virgo Preparatory Academy, Jonathan Locklear of Hoggart High School, Valerie Taylor of Hoggart High School, and Jasmine Rode of Rachel Freeman Elementary School of Engineering.
it's a wonderful opportunity. We get to be part of professional development, a series of days of professional development at UNCW, and I just attended one just about a week ago. It was wonderful. There are teachers from all different areas that present seminars about an hour long, and they can be on any topic in education, ranging from leadership itself and what it means to be a leader to anything as specific as classroom planning and classroom management. And so it's just an incredible resource to have access to.
These 5 will collaborate with the Watson College of Education professors to design professional development sessions, which they will present to fellow beginning teachers during the Spring Beginning Teacher Professional Development Day. The Beginning Teacher Promise of Leadership Award is designed to provide professional growth opportunities and support for excellent beginning teachers.
At the November 3rd regular board meeting, the New Hanover County Board of Education approved the 2016 through 2017 school calendars. Traditional year-round Pre-K Isaac Bear Early College High School, Wilmington Early College High School, and Lake Forest Academy. The calendars, especially the traditional, have little flexibility due to state requirements and limit the number of days that students can be out of school. The 2016 through 2017 calendars are available on the NHCS website.
At College Park Elementary School, students learned about Hispanic culture. The students then cut out their own sombreros to decorate. Students were given different colors of paint to use on their sombreros. During the lesson, the students learned the sombrero originated from Spain during the late 15th century. That a sombrero usually has a high pointed crown, an extra wide brim to shield the entire heads from the sun, and a chin string to hold it in place. Cowboys generalized the word to mean just about any broad-brimmed hat. Many early Texan cowboys adopted the Spanish and Mexican sombrero with its flat crown and wide flat brim called the poblano. The Mexican variation of the sombrero added an even wider brim and a high conical crown. The College Park students learned that these hats are worn by mariachi musicians and traditional horsemen. It was a great lesson for College Park students.
Now, when your school news continues, we have an exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up in 60 seconds, we will have reports on high school drama programs winning the regional honors, Murray Middle School holding a green art show and sale, and Williams Elementary students use QR codes to learn math.
This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Don't away, we'll be right back.
Almost half of all parents who suspect their child has a problem learning wait a year or more before getting them help. Why? When there's so much they could be achieving. Kids with learning disabilities are smart. They just learn differently. Call or visit us on the web now.
I was in the 6th grade on an honor roll and everything, then I got pregnant. School was not important to me, so I dropped out. And now that I'm 15, I have 2 babies. It's important for me to finish school because I don't want my babies to have to go through the things I went through. I don't want to live off other people for the rest of my life. I want to be somebody. I don't want to live like this.
Welcome back to your school news. 2 area schools are heading to the state championship of theater. That's right, theater. Both Laney and Hoggart High School's drama department have won regional honors and will be going to the State High School Play Festival. With a complete story on the winning students and plays is YSN reporter Stephen Thornton.
The Hoggart and Laney High School theater departments both won at the regional level competitions and have advanced to the State Play Festival. The NCTC High School Play Festival program started in the fall with 8 regional level festivals, and 2 plays from each of the regional festivals were selected to advance to the NCTC State High School Play Festival. Laney High School competed in October at Washington High and Hoggart High School earlier this month at Wake Forest High. After the school competed, numerous awards were given to the school's casts and directors and even to the plays themselves. 2 Hoggart students, Trenton Kong and Kendall Walker, received scholarships to the NCTC College Discovery Day event for their awards. Here is a compiled list starting with Hoggart. Excellence in Student Design for Scenic Art and Stage Management were given to Margaret Jeffrey and Zane Griffin. The award for Outstanding Hair and Makeup went to Trenton Kong, while 2 students were honored for their acting abilities, Colby Burden and Kendall Walker. The Outstanding Ensemble Award went to the cast of Psychoneurotic Fantasies. An award for excellence in directing was given to Allie Collins, Hoggart drama teacher. A Distinguished Play and Superior Rating Award also went to Psychoneurotic Fantasies. Regional awards for Laney's production of A Game included Superior Rating, Distinguished Play, and Stage Makeup. Excellence in Acting awards were given to Jeremy Weir, Laura Broadley, and Sean Perkins. Excellence in Stage Management was awarded to Brian Stillwell. And the Excellence in Directing award went to Laney drama teacher Brent Holland. Both Laney and Hoggart attended the North Carolina Theater Conference State Play Festival at Greensboro College. Winners from that event will then advance to the Southeastern Theater Conference National Competition. Reporting for Your School News, this is Stephen Thornton.
Johnson Pre-K students took a trip to Lowe's grocery store for a lesson in nutrition. The young students explored the importance of health and wellness. They learned about MyPlate and how to create a balanced meal, thinking about portion sizings, and understand where our food is coming from. The field trip began in the produce department as students learned about all kinds of fruits and vegetables and even got a chance to sample pineapple. In the bakery department, this lesson was on grains, where students got the opportunity to touch and feel different types of grains. A real highlight of the field trip was the chance to see real live lobsters swimming in the tank in the seafood department. During a lesson on dairy products, students got to try some delicious chocolate milk and strawberry yogurt. On the cereal and breakfast aisle, students learned even more about grains and the importance of a good breakfast to start each day. As the young students lined up to leave the store, each one of them got a chance to scan in items at the cash registers. It was an exciting field trip for these pre-K students.
The Green Arts Mastery students at Murray Middle School held a Green Art Show. All items for sale were made from at least 95% recycled items and handmade by the students. Some of the art consisted of either Halloween-themed artwork or they created their own abstract ideas with fall colors. Students also created decorative wall plaques, coat hangers, items to put on sunshades, blank pumpkins for decorative purposes, clay necklaces, and blank clocks for decoration. This year, Murray Art students also took part in applying for the grants and awards that funded the garden and their green projects. Students this year will even focus on a year-end goal of applying to be in an art sale at UNCW. The Green Arts program was established to engage students with their community. Through Green Living awareness and initiatives, the organization wants students to use visual arts, photography, and other two-dimensional art media to express thoughts and ideas about protecting our environment.
5th grade students at Williams Elementary used quick response codes, or QR codes for short, to respond to math problems during a wonderful, amazing math class. The use of QR codes was a method math teacher Miss Moore used to help diagnose math deficits and mastery of math concepts. QR codes save paper and physical resources and can be linked to problems, videos, websites, and much more. To read a QR code, all you need is a mobile phone, tablet computer, and an app to read the QR code. With one-step equation word problems, students were able to set up and solve a one-step equation word problem and write a unique story problem of their own using various tools.
Finally, on Monday, November 30th, New Hanover County Schools and New Hanover County Board of Education and New Hanover County Commissioners will break ground for the new Porter's Neck Elementary School, 416 Edgewater Club Road. The groundbreaking ceremony will begin at 1 p.m. and will be followed by a reception at Blair Elementary School. For more information on this project and the other 13 projects included on the 2014 bond referendum, please visit school system's website and click on Bond 2 Buildings Update.
Now, don't go away. Coming up, Gregory School of Math, Science, and Technology holds a fall festival.
Plus, we have our new segment, Education Index and Lunch Bill Affair.
Your school news will continue after the break.
I'm starving. What's for breakfast?
Guten Tag!
Johannes, Franz!
I bring you arts-enriched Raisinblams, fortified with increased test scores and creative problem-solving skills.
It's good!
And good for you.
Bobby? Susie?
Don't worry, that's just the power of the arts!
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.
My cell phone number and John's cell phone number. Hey, pretty. And the number of the restaurant where we're going to be. And, oh, I've left you my pager number, too, just in case, because you never know. John, you have the gift?
The odds of a babysitter calling 911, 1 in 1,400.
Anything should happen, please don't hesitate.
The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 150. You know the odds of autism. Now learn the signs. Go to autismspeaks.org.
Each year, thousands are senselessly killed by people with no criminal record at all. People like you.
Welcome back to your school news. It's time for our Education Index, a look around the nation and the world at some of the top stories in education. Topping the index, Washington High School in Beaufort County opened a student food pantry as a short-term student government project, but it has quickly evolved into a full-time endeavor, operating every day with the aim of helping impoverished students. There's no red tape, no application, and no proof of need required. Students who need to take food from the shelf are welcome to take it, no questions asked. School organizers say that they have deliberately structured the program to guarantee anonymity. The pantry is not advertised or promoted, nor are the students singled out in any way. Teachers say students find their way in via word of mouth, and that peer referrals have become integral to the pantry's success. In addition to the food pantry, Washington High School also finds ways to distribute clothes, school supplies, and sanitation items for students in need. The number of international students enrolled in U.S. colleges climbed 6% to a record 764,495 last year, propelled primarily by continuing increases of students from China and a recent surge from Saudi Arabia, a report released last week stated. The number of U.S. students earning academic credit abroad also continues to increase, but at a much slower rate. In 2010 through 2011, 273,996 U.S. students studied abroad, up 1.3% up from the previous year. About 14% of U.S. students earning bachelor's degrees this year studied abroad by the time they graduated. This raises concerns that American students are not developing the skills they will need to succeed in a global workforce. The developers of this report have called on U.S. educators to step up efforts to send more students abroad. Finally, an autistic New Jersey teenager who suffers from potentially life-threatening epileptic seizures will now be allowed to legally consume edible medical marijuana at her school. The Lark School adopted the policy after Governor Chris Christie signed a law allowing it. The law permits 16-year-old Jenny Barber to receive her midday dosage of cannabis oil from a nurse at the special education school in southern New Jersey. Barber's parents, who unsuccessfully sued on their daughter's behalf last year, said cannabis oil works better than any traditional pharmaceutical medication to control their daughter's seizures. Jenny had been attending school in half-day sessions so that she could receive her medication on time. Officials with the Lark School and the Maple Shade School District eventually refused to allow the cannabis oil on school grounds because of legal concerns. And that's this week's Education Index, a quick look at some of the interesting education stories from around the world and the nation. Now, don't go away. We'll be right back with the Lunch Bill of Fare. This is Your School News on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
History's Timeline, a world of history in 60 seconds, brought to you by New Hanover County Schools. May 7th, 1960, Leonid Brezhnev becomes president of the USSR. October 22nd, 1962, President John Kennedy announces that Russia has installed missiles in Cuba. After a U.S. blockade, the missiles are dismantled. December 2nd, 1967, the first human heart transplant is carried out successfully in Cape Town, South Africa. April 4th, 1968, Martin Luther King, U.S. civil rights leader, is assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. This has been History's Timeline, an educational snapshot of the fascinating people, places, and events that have shaped our past.
Welcome back to your school news. It's time now for this week's Lunch Bill of Fare. Gone are the days of mystery meat and the crabby hairnet wearing lunch lady across the county. School lunch rooms have gotten a facelift and a menu makeover. Hunter Ledman, our lunch menu analysis, join us now with the week's school lunch menu so parents, students, teachers, and everyone working with the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
Thanks, and welcome to this week's edition of the Lunch Bill of Fare. We are wrapping up the month of November with a short lunch menu that features a couple of really great items. Let's get right to the boards. On Tuesday, November 24th, take your pick from the wonderful entree choices: grilled chicken sandwich, grilled cheese, or a cheeseburger. Your side items include vegetable soup, tater tots, and fresh fruit. Wednesday the 25th through Friday and 27th, enjoy 3 days off with family and friends during the Thanksgiving break. For the holiday break, I've got my healthy tip. Fruits and vegetables among the most important foods for giving us enough vitamins and minerals and fiber. We should all try to eat at least 5 servings a day. For example, a glass of fruit juice at breakfast, perhaps an apple and banana as snacks, and 2 vegetables at meal times. And then you have already reached your total. After the vacation, return to school and enjoy your choice of either chicken fillet sandwich, lasagna roll-up with a breadstick, or corn dog nuggets. For your side items, black-eyed peas, fresh garden salad, and diced peaches. As we wrap up a good nutrition month, remember to live a healthy lifestyle, fueling your body with the right nutrition combined exercise, and it will keep your weight down. Your energy can help in prevention of disease and illness. Now, taking a look once again at the menu for this week, Tuesday features a grilled chicken sandwich, and then on Thanksgiving feast at home. Returning to school on Monday, November 30th, you'll be able to choose from a couple of great entrees like chicken fillet sandwich and lasagna roll-up with a breadstick. That's what's on slate for lunch at your school's cafeteria, so don't miss out on any of these nutritious, delicious, and healthy meals. From the newsroom, this is Hunter Ledman wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Back to you.
Thanks, Hunter. Don't forget, you can also catch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of helpful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up, Gregory School of Math, Science, and Technology holds a fall festival. Your school news will continue after the break.
So, April.
Yeah?
You know your charger's still using energy when it's plugged into the wall, right?
Yeah, but that's not my charger. I don't even have a cell phone.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse?
In the 1920s, Sherwood Anderson used the theories of Freud to write about the private problems of small-town Middle Westerners in Winesburg, Ohio. Anderson portrayed his characters as leading unfulfilled and twisted lives. Anderson's prose, derived from everyday American speech, influenced almost every great American writer of the next generation. This background in literature has been brought to you by New Hanover County Schools.
Welcome back to your school news. Gregory Elementary School held their fall festival and it was a huge success.
Along with the students and the staff, families and other members of the community came out to enjoy food, games, and fun.
Along with the many games, there was plenty of joyful activities to participate in. There was cakewalk, face and hair painting booth, go fish, and more. There was also a DJ on hand and patrons were dancing up a storm.
And true to festival form, there was plenty of great food, including two favorites, pizza and hot dogs.
The fall festival was fun for families, staff members, and PTA board and the community.
It was a great fundraiser for the school and helped bring the Gregory family closer together.
Well, that does it for your edition of Your School News. Recapping some of your main stories. Wilmington Hammerheads modeled a new health and wellness program at Holly Shelter Middle School. 5 teachers are recipients of the Beginning Teacher Promise of Leadership Award, and College Park students learned about Hispanic culture.
Remember, your school news is on cable and online. And don't forget to start your morning with our Light and Lively morning show, weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Alexander Ellsworth.
And I'm Corey Dimbo. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on Learning Network.
Have a great day and a wonderful Thanksgiving.